Hey guys, Luke here. Welcome to our info film. This is just a basic tutorial on setting up all your film equipment for a shoot. We're going to take you through each bit of kit step by step so you don't miss a beat. This is going to include the Canon 7D, Mix Pre-D, Tascam DR100 2-track recorder, Sennheiser K6 boom mic, and all of this. I know what you're thinking. This all looks pretty scary, right? But stick with us, we'll get you set up and ready to shoot in no time. First, let's go over what you're going to need. Firstly, you'll need an SD card and a compact flash card for your camera. At least 8 AA batteries will be needed to run all the equipment at once, but it's always good to have spares. Okay guys, let's get started, shall we? This is the Mix Pre-D. It's powered by 2 AA batteries inserted into the mixer, positive side first. Make sure you select internal power on the mixer to power it from the batteries. Attach the Sennheiser shotgun mic into the pistol grip. Screw the boom pole into the base of the pistol grip, like so, and connect a short XLR cable to the back of the microphone. To avoid damaging the equipment and to reduce unwanted sound, it is recommended to wrap the cable loosely around the top of the grip, just above the fastener. You may also need a wind jammer. As the name suggests, this will reduce unwanted sound from strong wind and exterior shooting. To connect this to the Mix Pre-D, take the long XLR cable and connect the input into the channel 1 socket located on the side of the mixer. Remember to set the channel 1 switch to 48 volts to power the mic. We recommend that you wrap the XLR cable along the length of the boom pole to prevent dragging wires or trip hazards during a shoot. If you plan to use radio mics, first insert 2 AA batteries into both the receiver and transmitter. Plug and lock the mic into the mic line mini jack on the receiver. A good idea when attaching the mic to your subject is to point the mic downwards to avoid picking up excess noise from breathing. Attach and lock the mini jack to XLR cable into the receiver mini jack labelled AF out and into channel 2 on the Mix Pre-D. Next you want to set up the Tascam recorder. 2 AA batteries will need to be inserted into the back of the recorder. Hold the on button until the screen lights up. Set the recorder input to line 1 and select XLR on the input switch. Connect your green and red XLR cables to line 1 and 2 on the bottom of the recorder. Then connect them to the corresponding outputs on the mixer. Next you'll need to insert your SD card into the recorder. Use the wheel on the right side of the recorder to adjust the incoming tone to -18 decibels. Now to make sure it's all up and running, turn on the mixer. Connect your headphones into the port and turn the headphone master volume to about half. It's best to turn both channels down to 0 and adjust them accordingly thereafter. If you're using 2 microphones, set one channel to left and one to right. Next we'll balance the tone on the recorder and mixer. Set the switch on the mixer to the left. At this point you should be able to hear tone through your headphones. Press the return button. When the blue light is on, you are listening to the recorder. Off and it's the mixer. When listening to a recorder, adjust the master volume on the mixer until the tone sounds the same on the mixer and recorder. Check this by toggling between them with the return button. Finally, let's get the camera up and running. This is the Canon 7D. If you're recording on the camera, clip the microphone into the holder on the top of the camera, then tighten it in place and connect it to the camera. It's easy to forget. A compact flash card is also needed for your footage. Next you want to access the menu on the camera to change the sound recording to auto. Finally, change the recording settings on the camera to 1080 25p. This will mean the camera is recording in 1080 HD at 25 frames per second. Wow, that was a lot to take in. Here's a short summary of what we've spoken about. Remember, you'll need 8 batteries with spares, an SD card and a compact flash card. For a safe working environment, remember to wrap cables around the boom pole. For exterior shooting, remember to use a wind jammer. Remember to point the radio mic downwards to prevent excess noise. Remember to adjust incoming tone on the recorder to -18 decibels. If using 2 channels, remember to set the channels to left and right. Make sure to balance the mixer and recorder using tone. Change the sound recording on the camera to auto. Change the recording settings on the camera to 1080 25p to record in 1080 HD.